Hello, you MASH heads. Today we are going to talk about the 2024 anime and continuation of 2024 anime. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood. War Part 3, the continuation of the final saga of Tite Kubo's manga, which shows the battle between the Shinigami and the Quincy. The anime promises to be faithful to the original work and bring a lot of action and excitement for fans of the series. Kaiju no 8, an action and comedy anime that follows the life of Kafka Hibino, a 32-year-old man who works as a cleaner of giant monsters called Kaijus. One day, he is infected by a parasite that transforms him into a humanoid kaiju and decides to become a member of the Defense Force against monsters. Black Butler, an adaptation of the manga by Yana Toboso, which takes place in Victorian England and tells the story of Seal Phantom Hive, a young aristocrat who makes a pact with a demon called Sebastian Michaelis, who becomes his butler and protector. Together, they solve mysterious cases and face supernatural enemies. Bukigiri, a sports and comedy anime that follows the adventures of a group of students who form an improvised baseball team using everyday objects such as bats and balls. They challenge other teams from different schools and regions, showcasing their unique skills and personalities. Witch and the Beast, a fantasy and action anime that narrates the journey of Ashaf, a witch hunter, and Gido, a cursed witch. They travel the world in search of a way to break the curse that binds their lives while facing other witches and magical beasts. Delicious, In Dungeon, an adventure and comedy anime that takes place in an RPG world, where a group of adventurers decides to explore a dungeon full of dangers and treasures. However, they have a problem. They don't have money to buy food, therefore they decide to cook and eat the monsters they encounter along the way. Moonrise, a science fiction and romance anime that tells the story of Luna, a girl who lives on a lunar colony, and Haru, a boy who lives on Earth. They meet through a communication app, begin to fall in love, but they will have to face the differences and obstacles that separate them. Mashla, Magic and Muscles, the second season of the anime series adaptation of Hajime Kumoto's manga, which shows the life of Mash Van Deyed, a boy who was born without magical powers in a world where they are essential. To protect himself, he trains his body and strength and enrolls in a magic school where he makes friends and enemies. Isekai Suicide Squad, a crazy adaptation of DC Comics characters that decides to throw them into a fantasy world. The anime is produced by Wit Studio, responsible for the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. In the new animation, Amanda Waller brings criminals together for a big mission, but during the action, they are thrown through a portal and arrive in a world full of dragons and magic. The Elusive Samurai, based on the life of Hojo Tokiyuki, a young heir who loses everything due to the betrayal of General Ashikaga Takaugi. With only a somewhat deceitful monk as an ally, he discovers that he has an almost supernatural ability to flee and escape impossible situations. Seeking revenge, he will have to gather warriors and become a war general to defeat his enemy. The anime is produced by Cloverworks, the same studio responsible for Spy X Family, and created by Yusei Matsui from Assassination Classroom.
I'll leave a knife right in my back, so I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling, bitch I'm humbling, keep mumbling, I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing, you've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.